Hi guys, in this video we will talk a bit about Dutch East India Company. Dutch East India Company was also used to be known as Verenigde Oost-Indische Company or VOC in Dutch. It is considered to be the first multinational corporation of the world, okay? And it was also the first company to issue stock. It was the first company which was given power to engage itself in colonial activities, mint the coins and establish the colonies. In fact, it was even before East India Company of Britain was given the charter, they were kind of already making their inroads into South Asia. Okay, this company did wonders in India and Indonesia for almost 2 centuries, but later the pompous acronym of VOC became Vergaan onder corruptie, मतलब marred by the corruption. Okay, डच ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी ने कौन कौन सी फैक्ट्री इंडिया में इस्टेब्लिश की, ये हमारे लिए प्रीलिम्स के पर्सपेक्टिव से बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाता है, इसीलिए हम वो ज़रूर डिस्कस करेंगे. द डच ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी वॉज क्रिएटेड इन 1602. ओके, 1602 में बनाई गई और इसको बोलते थे यूनाइटेड ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी. और इसका जो फर्स्ट परमानेंट ट्रेडिंग पोस्ट बनाया गया था वो इंडोनेशिया में बनाया गया था. और इंडिया में इन्होंने अपनी फर्स्ट फैक्ट्री इस्टेब्लिश की थी मसूलीपट्टनम में. मसूलीपट्टनम आपको पता है, उसको मछलीपट्टनम भी बोलते हैं. और ये मछलीपट्टनम बाद में इस पे जो है आपका साउथ इंडिया में जो पहली आपकी फैक्ट्री बनेगी, ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी भी, ब्रिटिश ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी भी यहाँ पर फैक्ट्री बाद में बनाएगी. ठीक है, सो ये एक पोर्ट है जो कि कृष्णा डिस्ट्रिक्ट में है, आंध्र प्रदेश के स्टेट में आज की डेट में. ठीक है, तो मसूलीपट्टनम में 1605 में इन्होंने अपनी सबसे पहली फैक्ट्री बनाई. उसके बाद एग्जैक्ट 5 साल बाद पुलिकट में 1610 में बनाई. और पुलिकट कहाँ पर है ये आप बताएंगे. पुलिकट है आपका, पुलिकट लेक आपको पता होगा, जिसको पलावेरुडु एरी जो सेकंड लार्जेस्ट ब्रैकिश वाटर लेक है वो है आपका नॉर्थ ऑफ चेन्नई में. ठीक है, तो ये अभी तमिलनाडु में आप कह सकते हैं. पुलिकट में इन्होंने पहले तो इन्होंने आंध्र प्रदेश में बनाया. आंध्र प्रदेश को उस टाइम पे आंध्र प्रदेश के नाम से नहीं जानते थे, ये सब एक मद्रास प्रोविंस था. ठीक है, तो पुलिकट जो कि आज की डेट में तमिलनाडु में है, वहाँ पे 1610 में फैक्ट्री बनाई. फिर 1616 में इन्होंने सूरत में फैक्ट्री बनाई. ठीक है, सूरत गुजरात में है आपका. और उसके बाद इन्होंने 1641 में बिमलीपट्टनम में आपकी फैक्ट्री बनाई. ठीक है, तो बिमलीपट्टनम कहाँ है आप बताएंगे. बिमलीपट्टनम विशाखापट्टनम के पास है और ये भी आंध्र प्रदेश में. तो 1641 में इन्होंने बिमलीपट्टनम में अपनी फैक्ट्री बनाई. और चिंचुरा में 1653 में अपनी फैक्ट्री बनाई. चिंचुरा में सबसे लास्ट में बनाई. बंगाल में भी इन्होंने बनाई थी एक फैक्ट्री पिपली पर, लेकिन फिर बाद में इसको अबैंडन कर दिया था. ठीक है, व्हाट वाज द मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ द डच company. The Dutch company's main objective remained aggressive in eliminating the Portuguese and British merchandise powers from India and Southeast Asia, and they were successful in abandoning the Portuguese as most dominating power in the European trade. When they established a factory in Pulicat in 1610, it became their main center of activities. It was later known as Fort Galdria. Okay, so we have to remember the Fort Galdria at the Pulicat was by Dutch. While the Portuguese suffered because of the bad successors of Albernic and their severity and the intolerance, the Dutch failed due to the rising English and French powers and their corruption. So the government of Netherlands or Dutch was also interfered a lot, which ultimately caused the Dutch to get extinct from India. So in later period we will see that Dutch will get completely disappeared from India. From 1638 to 1658, the Dutch were able to expel the Portuguese from Ceylon. In 1641, they occupied Malacca. In 1652, they were able to capture the Cape of Good Hope. The climax of the Dutch East India Company was in 1669, when it was the richest private company of the world with 150 merchant ships. So in 1669, you can say they were one of the richest companies, and they were having everything that they needed to set up their European trade. 40 warships they had and 50,000 employees and army of 10,000 soldiers. Good amount of reaches. Okay? In India, the most important event was the Battle of Kola Chel in 1741. So Battle of Kola Chel in 1741 becomes important for us when it comes to talking about Dutch, which was fought between the Dutch East India Company and state of Travancore army. This was a major defeat of European power in India and marked beginning of the end of the Dutch influence. So in this Battle of Kola Chel, Dutch suffered severe injuries, and following the corruption and bankruptcy, the Dutch East India Company was formally dissolved in 1800. So in 1800 they became completely extinct, and that was the period of rise of British East India Company. The Dutch influence from India had finished long ago, but they were dominant in Indonesia. The government of the Netherlands established the Dutch East Indies as a nationalized colony later, which has more or less within the boundaries of the modern Indonesia. So this was all about Dutch East India Company and the factories in India and the Battle of Kola Chel. So this was an important topic from the perspective of prelims as well as mains. So do watch this video again on a repeat mode so that you can retain the information as much as you want to. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Keep watching, keep supporting.